Yes. And now the evidence from Quran which prove this theory, what we talked about cognitive mind and rational mind, mm, and we talked about partial cognition and overall cognition, guidance, first guidance, um, indication, and the second guidance, following or firm belief to be followed, and it will be grace from Allah. Yes, Allah distinguish between partial cognition and overall one in the Quran. Allah said, and I will explain it before. Um, you can see Allah after life. You can uh, recognize that no one deserves worship except Him in this life. You can see Allah after life by your praying, and we called it before cognitive mind. You can recognize deserving that no one deserves worship except Him by your heart, by your rational mind. But you couldn't comprehend by your rational mind all things about Allah attribution or Allah attributed. You could grasp Allah power, how it's work or how it works, that it will be possible to get in this life and afterlife, here and after here. So the question is it possible that you will not recognize one issue by your rational mind? Of course, it is possible. Why? Because you are not Allah, simply. And now listen to what Allah said about this. Allah said you can see Him after life. In the Surah Al-Kahf, chapter 19, verse 110, Allah said, قل إنما أوحي إلي أنما إلهكم إله واحد. My Lord inspires in me that your Allah is only one Allah, deserve worship. And whoever hopes for the meeting with his Lord, so you will meet your Lord, you will meet Allah. Let him do righteous work, so you can meet Allah after life. You can recognize or by your brain, by your cognitive mind. But Allah said here in the Surah Al-An'am, chapter 6, 103, Allah said, no vision can grasp Him, but His grasp is over all vision. So you couldn't grasp Allah attributes even if you see Him by your mind or by your brain. So even if you see Allah by your brain, you will not grasp all things about Allah by your heart. Why? Because you are not Allah. Yes. So Allah here distinguish between the partial cognition and overall cognition. So the result here, you could grasp all things by your mind or heart. Yes. Allah said here, okay, number B or B. Allah mentioned the difference between guidance, first guidance, indication, showing the path, and the second guidance. And as we identified before, following the path, firm belief to be followed. Yes, you will remember the Uncle Summer house. We talked about the plan and the following the plan. We talk about plan take place in your brain when you trust your father, so you follow the path, and at the end, the result, you reach Uncle Summer house and shake his hand. Allah said here in the Surah Fussilat, chapter 41, verse 17, Allah said, as to the Thamud, yes, those Thamud, those one nation that Allah gave them punishment in this life because they refuse what Allah said, refuse Allah's messengers, may peace upon him. وإلى ثمود أخاهم صالحا. The messenger name is Salih, may peace upon him. Yes, Allah said, we give them guidance. We gave them guidance. Okay, but they preferred blindness of heart to guidance. What does that mean? Allah gave them the first guidance. The first guidance indication in their path to follow, in their to follow and recognize by their brain. But they don't want it honestly. So Allah hadn't give them the second guidance following. So Allah showed them the path whom the brain recognized, but they don't want it and honestly. So Allah had give them the firm belief to be followed. So this firm belief to be followed, this different or differ from person to other according to your honest. Listen here to the second verse. Allah said in the Surah Shura, chapter 42, verse 52, Allah said, and those we have revealed to you, and thus we have revealed to you an inspiration of our command. This in Arabic language, not inspiration. This in Arabic language, this is spirit. Allah revealed to you a spirit of our command. Spirit. What does that mean? Okay. Now you will understand it. Why Allah called the revelation spirit. Because we mentioned before that the spirit will convert to soul when the spirit address your body, and the soul will convert back to spirit. with the revelation. So the revelation is very important to convert your soul back to spirit. Um, Also, um, your body will be alive when a spirit address in him, and your heart will be alive when the revelation take place in him. So heart without revelation will be died, and body without the spirit will be died also. Therefore Allah said, or um, likeness the revelation, or called revelation, as a spirit. Yes. Allah said here, and you didn't know what is the book or face. Why Muhammad, may peace upon him, he couldn't read or write before before the revelation sent to him, or is sent to him. Allah said, but we have made it as a light by which we guide whom we will of our servant, of our people. Allah said, but we have made it, and indeed Muhammad, you guide to straight path. Guide to straight path? Yes. Muhammad, may peace upon him and the blessing be upon him, the messenger of Allah. He had the first guidance indication. Muhammad guide the people, or give the people the first guidance indication, and if you be honest, Allah will give you the second guidance. And the third example, in the Surah Al-A'raf, chapter 7, verses 175, 176. We explained this verse before, regarding the soul, and how could reassured soul get back and convert to no plumbing soul. Allah said, or approaching soul, yes, no, Allah said, recite unto them the tales of him to whom we give our revelation, but he sloughed them off, so Satan overtook him, and he became of those who led astray. And had we willed, we could have raised him by the means, but he clung to the earth and followed his own lust. Therefore his likeness is as likeness of the dog. Yes. And this human, Allah gave him the evidence to prove the truth. First guidance, recognized by his brain that the revelation is right. by his brain, by his cognitive mind, and then his heart follows the soul desire. Soul tends to Satan. So Allah hadn't given him the second guidance, firm belief to be followed, to reach rational mind. Brain follow the heart, and rational soul, and reassured soul. Allah having give him this. So if brain will follow the heart, so your soul will be reassured soul. But on the contrary, his soul follow his heart follow the soul. Why? Because he doesn't ask Allah honestly, and he depended or he depends or depended, yes, he depended on his ability. So Allah hadn't give him the second guidance. He just had the first guidance, proof and knowledge and information in the brain, but it doesn't or didn't reach his heart, rational mind. Yes.